Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do factorization, chapter 13, exercise 13C. Page number 168, we have the first question, the multiple choice type. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. First question, x square minus 9x minus 10. So let's write that down here. Now x square minus 9x minus 10. So we're going to do this in a particular way. Now this is a trinomial and we are going to find the factors of this. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the first term and the last term and we're going to multiply both. So when you multiply x square into minus 10, we get minus 10 x square. So that's the first thing that we do. Multiply the first term and the last term and get this number. Now here we have minus 10x square. Now we have to split the middle term, that is minus 9x. We have to split it in such a way that when you add you get minus 9x, when you multiply you get minus 10x square. So we have to split minus 9x. So we have minus 9x. How do we split it so that we get minus 10? Now suppose I say minus 9 minus 10. Now suppose I say minus 10 plus 1. What will I get? I will get, if I do these two numbers, minus 10 plus 1, I will get minus 9. So I can write minus 9x. That is this one. I can split that up into minus 10x plus x. So what will I get? I will get minus 9x. So now I am going to rewrite this trinomial. Let me write it here first. X square minus 9x minus 10. Now I'm going to rewrite this as x square. This will remain the same. Now minus 9x has now become this, isn't it? So it's minus 10x plus x minus 10. Now we're going to find suitable groups. We're going to look for like terms here. So let me take the first two here and the first two here. Let me take out the common term, and the common factor there is x. So inside, once I take out 1x, what is left is x there. So 1x is out here and 1x is in, minus. Now I have removed x from here. So x is the only thing left is 10. So I have minus 10 here. Now here what is common? X minus 10, there's nothing common. There is no factor that's common. So when you don't have a factor that's common, you put 1. Okay, and inside we write x minus 10. So now what do we have? We have what is common. We have x minus 10 and we have these two also, which is x plus 1. X plus 1. So which option is that? X minus 10, x plus 1. So x minus 10, x plus 1 is option A. So this is our answer. Option A is our answer. Question 2. X square minus 23x plus 42 is equal to one of these. So let's take this question here. This is a trinomial. X square minus 23x plus 42. So when we factorize, what should we do first? We should find the product of the first term and the last term. So let's do that. So that will be x square into 42. This will give us 42x square. Now let's look at the middle term, minus 23x. Now we have to split minus 23x in such a way that we get two numbers. When we add up, we get minus 23x. When we multiply, we get 42x square. So for that, let's take the number 42 to find out the various numbers. Let's find all the factors of 42. So 1 into 42 will give us 42. So when you multiply, you will get 42. But when you add, will you get minus 23? You will not get. So let's find the next factor. So 2 into 21 is also 42. So 2 into 21 is 42. So that works for this, 2 into 21. But here 2 into 2 plus 21 will give us 23. But here we have a minus sign. So how do we get this one to give us minus 23? So if we say minus 2, put an x, plus minus 21, x will give us minus 23x. So we've got minus 23x. Now if I multiply these two, minus 2x into minus 21x, what will I get? Minus into minus is plus. 2 into 21 is 42x square. So did you see? When I add up these numbers, these two numbers, I get minus 23x When I multiply those two numbers, I get 42x. So these are the two numbers. That means I'm going to split this minus 23x into minus 2x and minus 21x. So I've taken the question down here. Now let's rewrite this as x squared, and minus 23x will now become minus 2x minus 21x. So this is minus 2x minus 21x plus 42. So now here we are going to group them and get our factors. So here I can bring out x because x is common. I can put it out. Now here, since I've taken one x out, I need to put one more x inside. So I put one more x. I have a minus sign. And since I have x here already, I just have to put 2 there. So that becomes x minus 2. Now here also I need to get x minus 2. Okay, so that I can make with common on both sides. So I need to get x minus 2. So for that, what do I put outside? Now look at 21 and 42. What is common? 21 is common, isn't it? 21 ones are 21, 21 twos are 42. So I can bring 21 outside. So let me put minus 2, 21 outside and inside. Since I have already taken minus 21 out, I only have x left. So let me put x here, and here I have 42. So 21 minus 21 into what will give me plus 42. I have to write minus 2, isn't it? How did I get that? Minus into minus is plus. 21 into 2 is 42. So now I have these factors. X minus 2 is common on both sides. So I'll take x minus 2 as one factor. And then what do I have here? I have x minus 21. So let me write that. X minus 21. So I have factorized and this is what I've got. Let's look at the options. So x minus 2, x minus 21. Which one is that? X minus 2 and x minus 21 is option B. So option B is our answer. Question 3. Here we have a trinomial divided by a binomial. So first let's factorize this. So let's write that down. That is 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. So here, as we follow the previous sums, we follow the same rule. Find the product of the first term and the last term. So this becomes 4x squared into 1, which is 4x squared. Then we have to find the middle term. You're going to split this middle term. So we're going to write that. So that is minus 4x. We need to find two numbers that will give us minus 4x. So let's look at this. Okay, let's take that number 4. Now, if we take that number 4, let's write the products. 1 into 4 is 4. Now here, when I multiply 1 into 4, I will get 4. But when I add 1 plus 4, even if I change the signs here, I will not get minus 4x. So let's look at the other factors of 4. So 2 2's are also 4. So if I say 2 into 2, I will get 4. Now if I say 2 plus 2, will I get minus 4? I can change this to minus signs. So when I change this to minus 2 plus minus 2, I will get minus 4x. So let's write that first. So here, to get minus 4x, I can say minus 2 minus 2. So minus 2x minus 2x will give me minus 4. Again, to get 4x squared, I can say minus 2x into minus 2x. It will give me 4x squared. How? Minus into minus is plus, 2 into 2 is 4. So these are my two numbers that I'm going to split into. So now let me take this number, write it as it is, this term, 4x squared. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to split it by writing minus 2x minus 2x. Minus 2x minus 2x. That will give me minus 4x plus 1. Now here again I'm going to look for I'm going to group them and find my factors. So I'm going to pick out the common one. So here I have 4 and 2. What can be common? 2 is common, isn't it? So if I take 2 and I take x, 2 and x are common. So if I've removed 1 2 and 1 x, what do I have left here? 2 2's are 4. So I have 2 2's are 4 and there's 1 x left. Now here I already have 2x here. So inside I can write 1 and there is a minus sign. So I will write minus 1. That means I need to get 2x minus 1 on the other side also. So here I have 2x plus 1. There's nothing common. So I'm going to take out, I'm going to write 1. and then inside I write 2x minus 1. Now will I get this back if I multiply? Minus 1 into 2x is minus 2x. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. So this is correct. Now let me get the factors. So 2x minus 1 is common. And again here also I have 2x minus 1. So what have I done? I have factorized this. Now let me write that question here. So the question, that is 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. Now divided by, I'll put division this way, 2x minus 1. Okay. Now I have factorized this, isn't it? What have I got? 2x minus 1 into 2x minus 1. In the denominator I have 2x minus 1. Now I can cancel this factor and any one of these because it's the same. So what is left is only 2x minus 1, and that is option B. Option B, 2x minus 1 is my answer. Question 4. So here I have x plus y square minus 3 into x plus y minus 4. So here, since I have x plus y inside like this, I can consider x plus y to be x. So let me take x plus y. Let me consider x plus y to be x. So in that case, let me write down this question. The question given to us is x plus y the whole square minus 3x plus y minus 4. Okay, and here I said x plus y, let's consider it to be only x. So this whole thing I'm going to take it as x. So this becomes x squared because x plus y is x minus 3x plus y is x minus 4. So now that we have got it in this form, we can follow our steps. That is, we multiply the first term and the last term. So x squared into minus 4 is minus 4x squared. So now we have got minus 4x squared. Let me take the middle term, which is minus 3x. So now I need to get two numbers which will multiply to give me this and which will add to give me this. So first thing we do is we look at this number 4 and look at the factors of 4. So factors of 4, 1 4s are 4, isn't it? Now if I multiply these two numbers, will I get 4? 1 4s are 4, yes. If I add these two numbers, will I get minus 3x? Now I have to change the sign. If I change the sign, suppose I make this 1 into minus 4. What will I get? 1 into minus 4 is minus 4. So I'm able to get this minus 4. If I add those two numbers, will I get minus 3? Okay, let's try. 1 plus minus 4. What will I get? The signs are different, so we put the sign of the bigger number and subtract 4 minus 1 is 3. So we are getting minus 3. That means these are my two numbers. So if I split my middle number minus 3x into 1 and minus 4x, I will get all this correct. So here minus 3x, to get that I have to say 1. My first number is 1x and my other number is minus 4x. If I add these two numbers, I will get minus 3x. If I multiply these two numbers, I will get minus 4x. So let's rewrite this once more. So I have x squared minus 3x minus 4. So this will be x squared, and I have split minus 3x into 1x and minus 4x. So that will be plus 1x minus 4x minus 4. So now let's group them and get our factors. Group these two and group these two. So here I'm going to take out x, which is common. There is 1x left. Since I've already taken x, I just have to have 1. Now on the other side also I need to get x plus 1. So here what is common? I have 4 that is common, and I'll take the minus sign. So I have minus 4 that's common. Inside I need to put x, and here what should I put? Now if I say I have minus 4 here, so I need to put 1 there, and I just need to write plus 1 because when I multiply these two I will get minus 4. So what are my factors here? My factors, the common one inside the bracket is x plus 1 and outside the bracket is x minus 4. Now we are going to substitute for x. Remember, right at the beginning we said x is x plus y. So we are going to substitute for this x here. So let's say instead of x we need to say x plus y, and then what is left? Plus 1. On the other side also, here also we have to substitute x with x plus y. x plus y minus 4. So which is our correct option? So if we look carefully, our correct option is option C, which has x plus y minus 4, same thing as this, and x plus y plus 1, we have this. So we have got our answer. Our answer is option C. Question 5, 60 plus 11x minus x square. So let's take that. Let's write it down. 60 plus 11x minus x square. The order is different, but we can still follow the same rule. So 60 into minus x square. So let's multiply. So 60 into minus x square will give us minus 60x square. Let's take the middle term, that is 11x. Now we need to think of two numbers. When you multiply, the product is this and the sum is this. So for that, let's take minus 60 or 60 and let's get all the factors of 60. So 1 into 60 will give us 60, but 1 plus 60, even if we change the signs, we will not get 11. Then let's go to 2. 2 into 30 is 60, but if you add up 2 and 30, you will not get 11. So let's go to the next one, 3. 3 into 20. 3 into 20 will give us 60, but it will not give us 11 when we add it up. So let's go to 4. 4 into 15. 4 into 15 will give us 60, and if we change the signs and we add, we get 11. That is, if I say 4 plus 15, I will not get 11x, isn't it? 4 plus 15 is 19. But if I change one sign, that is, if I change the sign of the smaller number, then I will get plus 11. Minus 4 plus 15 will give me 11. So if I add an x here, minus 4x and 15x, I will get 11x. So when I add it up, I'm getting 11x. When I multiply, I will get minus 60x squared. So these are the two numbers that we have split 11x into. So let's rewrite this. So now I can rewrite this as 60 minus 4x plus 15x. So I have split this middle term and then minus x squared. Minus x squared. Now again I can group it and get my factors. So here what is common? Here I don't have an x, so x is not common, but my numbers are common. I can take 4 because 60 is divisible by 4 also, isn't it? So I can take 4 out. Now 4 into what will give me 60? 4 into 15. 15 fours are 60. Minus, since I have 4 here already, I need to put the x inside. So 15 minus x. Now let's go to the other side. So here we have plus. Inside, just like this, I need to get 15 minus x inside. So if I take 15 away from here, what is left? X is left. So I can put x here, and inside the bracket, since I have removed x, I need to put 15 inside. So this is 15. And since I already have one x out, I need to put only one more x inside, and that's a minus sign, minus x. So now my common factor here is 15 minus x. That's the first common factor. And the other one is 4 plus x. So I have two factors here, 4 plus x and 15 minus x. And that, as you can see, is option A. I have 4 plus x there, 4 plus x. 15 minus x, 15 minus x. So my option A is the correct answer. Question 2, a square plus 5a plus 6. Now we need to find this. So here what we have to do is we have to find the product of the first term and the third term. And that is a square into 6, which will give us 6a square. Now we have to split the middle term, that is 5a we have. We have to split it in such a way that we get two numbers which on adding give us 5 and on multiplying give us 6 here. That is 6a square, and on multiplying and 5a on adding. So let's take this number 6 and let's find the factors of 6. So 6 will be 1 6's are 6. Now if you take 1 and 6, you'll get 1 into 6 is 6, we'll get it. But if you multiply this 1 into 6, we will not get 5. When you add 1 plus 6, you will not get 5, even if you change the sign. Now if I change the sign, then I'll have to change the sign of only 1, isn't it? Here, if I have to get 5. So here if I change this to minus 1, I will get 5. But when I multiply, I will not get 6. I will only get minus 6. So let me look at other factors of 6. Now what about 2 and 3? 2 3's are 6. Now, if I multiply 2 into 3, I will get 6. If I add 2 plus 3, I will get 5. So here I can take 2 as my first term here and 3 as my second term. So when I add this up, 2a plus 3a, I get 5a. When I multiply 2a into 3a, I get 6a square. So I can split up my 5a into 2a plus 3a. So let's rewrite it here. So this becomes a square, and the two terms that I have split 5a into are 2a plus 3a plus 6. Now let's group these two and these two, and let's take out the common factor. So the common factor here is a, so what is left inside is a plus 2. That means on the other side also I need to get a plus 2. How do I get that? Now here, as you can see, 3 is common, isn't it? So I can take 3 outside. So once I've taken 3 out, inside I just have to put a plus 3 into what will give me 6. 3 2s are 6. So now you can see these two are the same, it's common. So that it will be my first factor, a plus 2, and what is left is a plus 3. A plus 3, and this is my answer, a plus 2 into a plus 3. Question 3, a square minus 5a plus 6. So here again, let's multiply the first term and the third term. So that becomes a square plus into 6. Into 6 will be 6a square. Let's take the middle term, minus 5a. Minus 5a, we have to split this in such a way that we get two numbers that will add up to give us minus 5a, to multiply to give us 6a square. So let's take 6 and let's find the factors of 6. So 1 into 6 is 6. So 1 and 6 are factors of 6. If I multiply, I will get 6. If I add, will I get minus 5? If I change the sign, I will get, isn't it? But if I change the sign here, if I make this minus 6, when I say 1 into minus 6, I will get minus 6. And here it is not minus 6, so I cannot write this. So I have to find more factors. So let me take this away. What are the other factors of 6? 2 and 3. 2 3s are 6. Now if I multiply, I will get 6. If I add, will I get minus 5? That is, if I take a and I write minus a and I add it to minus 2. This is minus 2. And if I add it to minus 3, I will get minus 5, isn't it? Minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. And if I multiply minus 2 into minus 3, I will get 6. So I can split my middle term into minus 2a and minus 3a. So let's write that here. So this will be a square minus 2a minus 3a plus 6. Now the next step is grouping. So we group this. Then the next step is taking out the common factor. Take out the common factor, write what is left inside. I have 1a left and minus 2. So now I have a minus 2, which I need to get here also. So let's do that. So here what is common? I have 3 that is common. So let me take out minus 3. So minus 3 is common. So minus 3, if I take out, what is left is a. And here inside, 3 into what is 6? 3 2s are 6. Now what sign will I put? I already have a minus sign. What sign will I put here so that when I multiply, I get a plus sign? If I put a minus sign here, then when I multiply minus 3 into minus 2, I will get plus 6. So this is correct. And we have the same thing here also. So our first factor is a minus 2 and the other one is a minus 3. So this is our answer. Question 4, a square plus 5a minus 6. So here let's multiply the first term and the third term. A square into minus 6 is minus 6a square. Now I have to look at the middle term. I have 5a. I have to split my middle term. I need to get two numbers which will add up to give me 5a, which will multiply to give me minus 6a square. So let's look at two numbers. So take 6 again and find the factors. So 1 into 6 is 6. So let's see if we can use these two numbers, 1 and 6. If we multiply 1 into 6, I will get 6. I will not get minus 6. That means one of these numbers should have a minus sign. So let's go to this one. Now here we have 5. Now if I add 1 plus 6, let me write it down there. If I say 1 plus 6, I'm not going to get 5. Okay, but if I make this minus, I will get 5 with a positive sign because 6 has a positive sign. So now if my numbers are minus 1 plus 6, I get 5a. If my numbers are minus 1 into plus 6, what will I get? Minus 6. So I'm able to get minus 6 with these two numbers, and I'm able to get plus 5 with these two numbers. So what are the two numbers that I have split 5a into? Minus 1a and plus 6a. So let's answer the question here. So a square and split plus 5a into, I can say minus 1a first. I can put that first or the other one first. Minus 1a means minus a plus 6a minus 6. So now I have to factorize. So I'm going to put them in groups, take out the common factor. A is common. So what is left is 1a minus 1. Now I need to get a minus 1 on the other side also. So what is common? I have 6 common, and inside, since 6 is taken out, what is left is only a, and since I have plus 6 outside, inside I just have to write minus 1 because plus 6 into minus 1 will give me minus 6. So now I have a minus 1 which is common. So a minus 1 is the first factor. The other one is a plus 6. So let's write that a plus 6. So this is my answer. Question 5, x square plus 5xy plus 4y square. Okay, so here again, let's multiply the first and the last terms. So x square into 4y square. So this will become 4x square y square. And the middle term is 5xy. 5xy. So now here we need to think of again two numbers whose product will give us this and whose sum will give us this. So let's take this, the number 4, and let's look at the factors of 4. So 1 into 4 will give us 4, isn't it? Now 1 plus 4 will also give us 5. Now here we need to put the numbers. The numbers are 1 and 4. Now we have to put the literals x and y in such a way that when you multiply you get x square y square. That means if I have an x here and an x here, it makes it x square. If I have a y here and a y here, it makes it y square. So if I have these two terms 1xy and 4xy, when I multiply, what will I get? So 1 into 4 is 4, x into x is x square, y into y is y square. So I have got this, which is the same as this. Now when I add these two, that is 1xy plus 4xy, what will I get? 1 plus 4 is 5, 5xy, and this is the same as this. So what will my middle terms be now? 1xy and 4xy. So let's split the middle term. So here let's write this. X square plus 1xy means xy itself plus 4xy plus 4y square. Now let's group the first two terms and the next two terms. Next step, take out the common factor. What is common is x. So inside I have 1x and then I will have plus y because I have an x outside. Then here I need to get this x plus y inside, isn't it? So what is common here? I can take 4 out first. Okay. And let me put this x plus y inside because this is what I need to get. I need to get the same thing. So I put it here. Now 4xy, I have 4 here, x here. So what is left? Only y is left. Okay. And when I multiply, so I got this 4y. 4y into x will give me 4xy. 4y into y will give me 4y square. So now let me get my terms. The common one. One is x plus y and the other one is x plus 4y. These are my factors. Question 6. A square minus 3a minus 40. So here let's multiply the first term and the third term. A square into minus 40. This will give us minus 40a square. Let's take the middle term, which is minus 3a. So now we have to think of two numbers which will multiply to give us minus 40a square and which will add to give minus 3a. So now let's look at the factors of 40. So here we have 1 into 40 is 40. So 1 into 40 will give us 40, but if you add and subtract, you will not get minus 3. So let's go to the next one. 2 into 20. So 2 into 20 will give us 40. We get 40, but we will not get minus 3. So which is the next one? So next we will go to 4. 4 into 10 is 40. Now this also will give us 40 when you multiply, but when you add, you will not get minus 3. Next is 5 into 8. 5 8s are 40. So 5 and 8 will give us 40, but will it give you minus 3? So let's see. Now if I have to get minus 3, then I need to say 5 minus 8. 5 minus 8 will give me minus 3, and if I multiply this, I will get 5 into minus 8, I'll get minus 40. So what are my two terms that I've split minus 3a into? 5a and minus 8a. So let's write that here. So this will become a square plus 5a minus 8a minus 40. So now I can group it. So a square plus 5a minus 8a minus 40. Let me take out the common term. That is the common factor is a here, and then a inside a plus 5. Because I already had this 1a here, I just have to put 5. That means here also I need to get a plus 5. So let me put that to make it easy for us to understand. So what should I get here? What should I get here? What is common here? 8 and 40. That means 8 5s are 40, 8 1s are 8. So I can write 8 here. So I can write 8. So 8 into a will give me 8a. 8 into 5 will give me 40. But what is the sign? So I need to put the sign of minus here. So when I put minus, minus 8 into a is minus 8a. Minus 8 into 5 is minus 40. So these are my factors. Let me take out the common ones. A plus 5 and the other one is a minus 8. So these are my common factors. So we will stop with this for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.